Welcome to today's video, where we'll be exploring one of the most impactful and inspiring speeches ever given by Admiral William H. McRaven, a retired United States Navy SEAL, and a man who has seen the world in all its complexity and challenges. The speech we're focusing on today carries a message that resonates across all walks of life if you want to change the world. Start with yourself. This idea is as powerful as it is simple, and it is the cornerstone of Admiral McRaven's philosophy. McRaven's speech, delivered at the University of Texas commencement ceremony in 2014, quickly became iconic. It wasn't just a message to the graduates in the audience, it was a call to action for anyone who has ever dreamed of making a difference in the world. The core of his message was clear: before you can change the world, you must first change yourself. This concept may seem straightforward, but its implications are profound, and McRaven used his own experiences as a Navy SEAL to illustrate how small, disciplined actions can lead to significant change. One of the most famous parts of McRaven's speech is his advice to start the day by making your bed. He explained that this simple act sets the tone for the day and gives you a sense of pride and accomplishment right from the start. It's a small victory, but it builds momentum. Making your bed may seem trivial, but McRaven emphasized that if you can't do the little things right, you'll never be able to do the big things right. This habit of starting with small, manageable tasks is the foundation for tackling larger challenges. By mastering the small things, you build the discipline and mindset necessary to take on the big things. This idea of starting with small steps is a recurring theme in McRaven's speech. He draws from his experiences in Navy SEAL training, one of the most grueling military training programs in the world. He talks about how the instructors were always trying to find the recruits who would give up, who would break under pressure. They were looking for those who couldn't handle the little things, because those little things add up. McRaven's point is clear: life will test you, and it's your ability to handle the small challenges that will determine whether you can overcome the larger ones. Another key point in McRaven's speech is the importance of perseverance. He talks about the circuses in SEAL training, extra physical exercises given to those who didn't meet the standards. The purpose of these circuses was not just to punish, but to push the recruits to their limits, to see who would quit. McRaven explains that those who survived the circuses did so not because they were the strongest or the fastest, but because they refused to give up. They learned that failure and setbacks are not the end, but part of the journey. The lesson here is that perseverance in the face of adversity is critical to success, both in life and in making a difference in the world. McRaven also emphasizes the importance of teamwork and camaraderie. He recounts the times when his SEAL team was forced to work together to overcome seemingly impossible obstacles. Whether it was carrying a heavy boat over their heads or enduring the cold waters of the Pacific Ocean, success depended on their ability to support each other. The lesson here is that no one changes the world alone. We all need help, and we all need to be willing to help others. It's through cooperation and mutual support that we can achieve the extraordinary. A particularly moving part of McRaven's speech is when he talks about standing up to bullies. He describes how, during his training, there were always bigger and stronger opponents, but the key to defeating them was not physical strength but mental toughness and the willingness to stand your ground. McRaven's message is clear: don't let fear or intimidation stop you from doing what's right. If you want to change the world, you must be willing to face the bullies, whether they are actual people or the challenges that life throws at you. One of the most poignant moments in McRaven's speech is when he talks about the muddies in SEAL training. Recruits are often required to spend hours submerged in cold, muddy water. It's miserable, exhausting, and designed to break the spirit. But McRaven recounts how, during one particularly grueling session, one man started singing, and slowly the rest of the class joined in. It was a small act of defiance, a way to say that they were not beaten, that they could endure anything together. The lesson here is about hope and the power of human spirit. Even in the darkest moments, A small spark of hope can ignite a fire of resilience and determination. Another essential point McRaven makes is the importance of taking risks. He talks about the necessity of jumping out of airplanes and diving into dangerous waters during his training, and how those experiences taught him that great achievements require great risks. McRaven emphasizes that you cannot change the world by playing it safe. You have to be willing to step out of your comfort zone, to take on challenges that scare you, because that's where real growth happens. It's not about being reckless, but about being courageous and understanding that the greatest rewards often come from the greatest risks. As we reflect on McRaven's speech, it's clear that the lessons he shares are not just for Navy SEALs or military personnel. They are universal principles that can be applied to any aspect of life. Whether you're a student, a professional, a parent, or just someone trying to make it through the day, the ideas of discipline, perseverance, teamwork, and courage are relevant. These principles are the building blocks of a meaningful life and the foundation for making a real impact on the world. Before we move on, I want to take a moment to remind you to subscribe to our channel. If you're finding value in this content and want to stay inspired by more stories like this, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. By subscribing, you'll be the first to know when we release new videos that explore the wisdom of influential figures like AdmiraL McRaven. If you're enjoying this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who could use a bit of motivation today. And don't forget to leave a comment below. I'd love to hear how McRaven's words resonate with you and what steps you're taking to change your own world. As we continue, it's important to internalize the idea that change starts with you. It's easy to look at the world and feel overwhelmed by the problems we face, whether it's social injustice, environmental challenges, or personal struggles. But McRaven's speech reminds us that we all have the power to make a difference, no matter how small. By changing ourselves, by cultivating discipline, perseverance, and a willingness to take risks, we set the stage for broader change. It's the ripple effect. One small action can lead to bigger and bigger waves of change. McRaven's speech is also a reminder that the journey to change is not easy. It's filled with obstacles, setbacks, and moments of doubt, but it's in these moments that our character is truly tested. The easy path is rarely the right one, and McRaven's experiences in SEAL training underscore the importance of resilience. When you face challenges, whether they're physical, emotional, or mental, remember that these are the moments that define you. They're opportunities to grow, to learn, and to become stronger. Another powerful takeaway from McRaven's speech is the importance of humility. Despite his impressive career and accomplishments, McRaven speaks with a sense of humility and gratitude. He acknowledges that his success was not achieved alone, but was the result of the support and sacrifices of many others. This humility is crucial for anyone looking to make a difference in the world. It reminds us that while we may have big dreams and ambitions, we must remain grounded, grateful, and aware of the contributions of others. In conclusion, AdmiraL McRaven's speech is more than just a collection of life lessons. It's a blueprint for personal and social transformation. It challenges us to take responsibility for our own lives, to face adversity with courage, and to support one another in the pursuit of a better world. It's a call to action that transcends time, place, and circumstance. Whether you're looking to change the world on a grand scale or simply make a positive impact in your community, the principles McRaven shares are invaluable. Thank you for watching, and I hope this video has inspired you to start with yourself if you want to change the world. Remember, every great journey begins with a single step, and that step begins with you. Embrace the lessons from AdmiraL McRaven and let them guide you as you strive to make a difference. Stay disciplined, stay courageous, and keep moving forward. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time, remember, if you want to change the world, start with you.